Can you give me some thoughts on Segan? Because he's number 2 and he's pretty.
I don't understand why he wasn't at Team Canada. That's what I said. I said they must have a pretty good team when they cut him, and I just don't understand why he wasn't there. I know he's young and everything, but if he's going to be number 2, you think they would have kept him. Evidently, they should have. So 3 great drafts, boy. I'll tell you. But Leafs better not end up third from the bottom. I'll tell you.
Some of our neighbors to the north here in the States took offense to your comments about if Canada would have had a few of those players that are in the NHL this year, we would have won the gold.
Oh well, see that as Canadians, we don't have guts to say stuff like that, and it is a known fact. And not once on that station, as they said, mentioned that, and there would have been no contest. Think of the first line we could have had. It would have been a joke. It would have canceled the tournament, and not one of them on that program again said that 10 of those players for U.S. and we're talking of U.S. development. 10 of them were developed up here in Canada. They learned their hockey up here. So I guess I act like an American. I think Canada's the best. I say it's the best, and people don't like it. Well, I can't say it on television. I get trouble already for saying that word.
What does coaching this game mean to you?
Oh, I love it. It really means a lot to me. It really does. Well, of course, with Bobby, but it really means a lot that I can get on. I told the guys some stories just before the picture, and if you want to hear the story that I told, it was about Duchesne here last year, and I went to talk. I knew he was going to go to Colorado, and this is a true story. I said, listen, you're going to go to Colorado. I know that's your favorite team. This is a better team, I said, than it showed last year. You're going to have a good coach. They're going to have to keep you to the first round. You're going to have a terrific year. He says, you really think I'll make the club? He says, you'll make it and be dynamite. And that's why I'm Coach of the Year in the American Hockey League, and why everybody's Coach's Corner, right? Right?
Right.
All right.
Don, you've had a couple of days now to watch some of the guys just on your team. Has any of those guys just jumped off and impressed you more than anybody else?
I only saw them the one game. But to tell you the truth, I wasn't too impressed with our team last night. And I'm going to have what we do. What I find in this game and what we're doing, and I'm going to have to, for 10 years, they won't shoot the puck. What happens is if you have a 2-on-1, you can bank on it, they're going to pass it. They'll never shoot because they don't want to look like they're selfish. And like last night, I mean, we had opportunity to 50 shots last night, but they all want to pass. We have to, got to shoot the puck. They got to treat it the same as defenseman. You have a stay-at-home defenseman, and when he's playing regular, you'll just move the puck up. Well, every one of the defensemen now want to be Bobby Orr when they grab it, and they make themselves look good. So that's one of the problems I'm going to straighten it out tonight.
How much do you want to be Bobby Orr and Bob Bugner?
Well, Bobby Orr, it's getting ridiculous. I mean, now last year we go there and in Oshawa, and I thought I had a pretty good team. I don't know. Maybe I'm starting to think it is the coaching. I don't know. It's not that I'm not too successful the last 3 years. The best team we ever had. That I thought that I ever had was Fleury and Horton, Eric Stahl, Phaneuf. That was the best hit of all. Remember that in Kitchener? He had a great fight after and everything. And I remember Phaneuf coming up. He's got crazy eyes, eh? And he came up to me and he looked at me and he says, "I'm going to play a great game tonight, and I'm going to be in the National Hockey League, and I'm going to star." Some of these kids are like that, and you go in the dressing room, and the very first one I was in Toronto Maple Leaf Gardens, I thought it'd be a joke, like an all-star game. There's no laughing. You can see the practices, and in the dressing room, there's no jerking around. It's like you're in the playoffs. They know there's going to be a million guys up there watching.
Don, how important is this game for some of the guys that are in the bubble of being into the first round?
It's funny you say that. The one I think about that is Cleary, Dan Cleary. And Dan Cleary at the time, he's Newfoundland and all that. Nobody really with and he'd come there, and boy, he turned it on, and he was killing penalties and the whole deal. He jumped right up. He was the one guy that I remember really jumped up.
Tom, we talked about the competition on the ice and how these guys are taking it seriously. How about you and Bobby? What's the bet?
Yeah, Bobby doesn't. I don't think he has. I do. I'm getting tired of losing, to tell you the truth, but I do. I'll tell you one time, and I'll tell you where it was. It was in Calgary. And, him and I are pretty good friends, and something happened, and he said to me, you know, something as I went by, and then I told him to go, you know, and I got in trouble with word for. So we never talked for a month after the game. That's a true story. There's something about.
Is there a wager on this one?
Oh yeah, I get the $100, but I'm getting tired of paying it. I tell you.
One more question for Don, guys. Don, is there a message you want to leave your guys with before you wrap up today?
No, what do you mean, the players? Or?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got them all in the room
Well,
together.
I told them about Duchesne at the just before the pitcher, and I told him, here's a guy that, you know, he's going to be third-round draft choice. He's playing, he's sitting in the same spot you weren't standing. He's in the National Hockey League, and I said, you guys can do the same thing. Just work hard like him. So that's, you know, work hard. That's the main thing. And work hard will beat talent every time. But then you get talent and working hard. It's great.
Thanks, guys.